Hi guys, Cindy here. Okay, so today is nail day. Boy, do I miss having pretty nails. Anyway, so we're going to do some Father's Day nails, and I've already painted them. Hold on a second. I'm using my Apres. Can you see that? Apres, this sculpted square medium. I don't think I've ever worn these before. Because I've not been wearing nails to work because I can type a little bit better without them. And plus I'm letting this one little nail heal up. So we're just going to do them for the weekend. And then after this nail gets good and healed, we'll start putting them on through the week again. Now, I was out of town last week, so I didn't get to do a video or do my nails. And so I miss having pretty nails. Anyway, so this is this one nail. We're going to use nail glue for the others, and I think we're just going to use an adhesive pad on this one because I don't want to undo any of the progress that I've made so far. I've got 2 coats of Sally Hansen. This is called Bear It All, and we're going to do Father's Day nails. You know, typically tan and stuff are not my colors, but it's Father's Day, and so I thought we would use a little foil. I had this foil, one of the brown foils picked up. We got this coffee foil here. Can we see it? Hold on a second. Let's see. There we go. But I don't think I'm going to do that, you know, because latte and that's the kind of stuff women drink. Well, men can like it too. But we've got this one foil here. It's got a lot of cool stuff on it. Now I'm going to have to, looks like it's got some curse words in there. So I'm going to have to be sure to not use that. But this has something about a moon landing or something. And I picked this up off Amazon. They probably have them other places too, you know. And I think we've used some of them. But anyway, this will be fun. We're not going to do every single nail. Maybe about 3 on each hand, but that'll be fun. But first we're going to put them on, and then we'll do them on my hand. And then another thing, you'll notice I have yellow nails. Last week, even though I wore 1 or 2 base coats, I was wearing some bright yellow nail polish, and it went through. But anyway, it might have been stained a little bit for the pink too, but that yellow really made it stained. So, let's get started. So, okay, let's come over here. I'm going to try to fix this. Let's see. Try to get positioned in the right place. So, I think we'll be okay if I stay right here. Okay. So, we can put these dudes on at least one hand. And I got my glue. And like I said, I've not done nails in 3 weeks. And so, we can chit-chat a little bit. Maybe we'll do, and then I'll tell you what's been going on. My poor son-in-law is in a real bad condition. I'm still believing he's going to pull through, but it's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. So I'm only really going to wear this for one day, so I don't have to have them really, I don't have to have them like really on there good. What I just did there, that might or might not work. I thought I had too much glue there, so I rubbed some glue on the one nail. And to try to get some of it off, but without wasting it. Some people, I see them doing this and they act like they just hold them down 10 seconds. I have to hold mine down a lot. Maybe it's because I use so much glue. And another thing I noticed that they seem to be kind of, whenever I press them down, they seem to kind of lose a lot of their shine. But I painted these this morning. Here's the other nails. This is the way I put mine on. I put them on in this order. I do in the order that I get. And sometimes, like if I was wanting them to stay on, what I would probably do is put some on the nail, plus some on the by nail, I mean my natural nail, plus some on the back of this. And then those take a long time to hold down. And I think this is the first time I've worn these, and I hope these are not too big. This one seems kind of big on this finger. Hope I didn't grab the wrong ones. I did kind of measure them, so I thought. Okay. Yeah. That one didn't have enough. Uh-oh. There we go. So these are sculpted. My other apres-ski were natural. Sometimes I think I like the natural better, and sometimes I think I like the sculpted. It's hard for me to make up my mind. Now, Apres did come out with some French, and I haven't bought them, where you could pre-order. Well, I didn't want to pre-order. I just didn't want to. I just soon order, pay, and get them in. Well, that was a while back, over a month. See how that kind of faded since I've put got glue on it. I always do that. You know, even if I was to spend $80 for a set of press-ons, I would still have them messed up. So I'm better off just doing my own. And not spending the money. I don't know how other people get them on so good, but they do, apparently. And maybe it's because these only sat half a day versus, you know, weeks in a box. And I might have chose one that was too big too. I don't know. Because sculpted seems like you might not need as big a size as with the natural. But I said size 8, and then this here that I'm pushing on is a size 4. And then the middle one's going to be a size 3. Or maybe this is a size 3 here, and then the middle one will be a size 2. I've started kind of going up a little bit higher because I just thought maybe they would fit better. I don't think I used enough. That business of sharing the glue didn't work out. Okay, let's get these on. After I get these on, I'll start telling you about my son-in-law being so terrible sick with the COVID. I don't know. It's just been horrible, horrible, horrible. Right now he's on life support. He's been pretty much on life support a couple of weeks. He's doing something called ECMO. And I guess they got a ventilator and ECMO oxygenates your blood outside the body and puts it back in so that your organs can rest. And he'll have, it's like, it seems like he's having a lot of bad days. He did have to have bypass surgery, I think it was the week before last, where they put some vein from his leg up to his neck. And so that was terrible. And then yesterday, thought he might have sepsis, and I hadn't heard any more about that. My daughter asked her aunt in a text, and the aunt really didn't say he had sepsis. He just said he's very, very sick and might not make it. So, but I'm still rooting for him. You know, I'm still rooting for him, but it's just a bad, bad deal. Well, where I was last week was I went to families out of state for a family reunion. And that's what we did. And that was crazy. I mean, it was okay. But my aunt and her kids were like staying with my mom, and I think they just had my mom wore out because I only saw my mom for about an hour, and then she didn't show up for it. She said she didn't feel good. She said she'd been up all night, but she's up all night all the time, so that really was not a valid excuse. That's more of a way of life for her, so I think she was just wore out from entertaining people. And then, so I'm like, well, okay, you know, and I didn't bother or anything. And then she gets a call, like, I get a call like late at night. And she's wanting to know, am I coming over? I'm like, no, you know, you're sick. And she says, well, other people came over. I'm like, well, they shouldn't be there. You know, if you're sick, then they shouldn't be there. If she's so sick, she can't even do family functions. But anyway, so then she got mad at me, I believe. And so the next morning, before I went back home, let's see if we can get this to work. I called and said, well, I could come see her on her way home. Granted, I've not seen her in a year and a half, okay? I could come see her on my way home. When she wanted, she says, no, thank you, but she's going to be sleeping. So I'm like, okay. So I think I've called her once since then. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, it is what it is. Let's see if we can hold these down. Now, this is a size 2 here. I might have picked too big of sizes, but, you know, it's just this terrible quantity, you know. And the Prees, I'm pretty good about knowing their size. They're pretty consistent. You know, Coutures are not. Okay, so that kind of stuck. It's a good thing I'm planning on putting another coat on top of these. So, hopefully they'll stay on. I'm not really, like if I was really serious wanting this to stay on, I would not do those on camera. Okay, so now the one of them I'm going to hold back. I might go ahead and do this one. Let's get some tweezers. That's what I'm hunting for. And so I got these here. They're a little bit less sturdy. These dudes here, these sticks. So I think I'm going to use these. And then later down the road, we'll start gluing this. But you see, this was way down at the bottom. And every time I think it's growing, it starts lifting. So that's the reason I'm not gluing anything on top. And it looks to me like it's kind of, just with fingernail polish, it was still kind of got some white in here. So we're going to try to really baby this for a while. But I don't want to just go complete ghetto. I mean, I might have to, but I'm trying to baby it. So let's pull one of these out. Okay. I used to do these underneath the other ones, but I've decided that, especially no more than I'm going to wear them right now, because just over the weekend, that I can just use plain glue and soak them off. And then tomorrow night, I'll just paint them. I might put some foils on them. Get that off. Well, these tweezers are not that whippy. I think I've got so much glue and stuff on them. Might be time to throw those away. So let's see if this is going to stick for me. For just this one nail. Maybe I should have done all the nails this way. The only thing is I'm going to take a shower in the morning and all the nails, they would all have to be stuck back on. Actually, it's staying on pretty good. Maybe I should have done them all that way. But we're just going to do the one. Maybe next time we'll do them all that way. But they don't stay on that much. But actually, it's holding on pretty good. feels a little bit as good or better than the others. Maybe it's because it's got that arch in it. Anyway, let's do the other now. And it's quicker going on too. You know, I just stuck it on and it's on. Although, you wouldn't want to stick your hand in the water or, you know, you'd want to just wear these if you was not, you know, doing much. Because by the time you got them wet, they would be a mess. And there's a little bit of a gap down here at the bottom, but that's okay. I'm just trying to keep from damaging my nail. And I didn't want to do long this week because, you know, I'm still, you know, it's been about 3 weeks since I've worn nails, so we got to work up to the long. Maybe next weekend we'll do long. Anyway, y'all remember my son-in-law Daniel and my daughter? This is horrible. You know, she's got 2 little girls. One's about, I think, 14, and then one's about 10. I don't know. Anyway, it's just a bad deal. So, let's do the thumbs. Put my little things up. Anyway, back to what I was chatting about. I got sidetracked and I apologize for that. Come out with these French nails. And at first I thought, oh, I don't want that because they're just clear. But, see that, I popped that dude off. Gave it too much pressure. So, that was a month ago. And I went to the website. I'm thinking, well, maybe I will. You know what the thing is? I don't know if it's going to be easier for me, is it any easier for me to do or not. You still have to do the hand painting. I think there's just kind of ridges in it that might help you out a little bit. So I quit using those little tabs underneath here because it was a lot harder to soak them off. I thought that it was easier to soak them off if all you have is glue on there. And I have seen some people just like use nail polish to try to stick stuff on in a YouTube video. I've not tried that. I thought, well, that would take too long, but I still take plenty of time on the super glue or on the nail glue. So it might be easier on your nails if you wasn't going to wear them a long time. Let's say that if you can even just wear them for the evening. This one I got sticky stuff on it. I think I got glue on it. But that's okay, because we're going to do another top coat. This is the one I pulled off a little bit ago. If anyone else does these, y'all tell me. Y'all might be doing the plain nails and then painting on top of your nails. Which, oh, if y'all could have seen my nails, they looked atrocious. That's the reason I don't like painting on my nails. When I wear just polish, oh, it looks atrocious. Maybe it's because the polish is not real good. I just like cheap polish. But I just cannot spend $14 on a bottle of polish. Okay. Let's see if we can hold this down and get it to stick for us. Okay. Let's hold it. See, now this is not, see, yeah, I don't know what the deal is. If it's because they're sculpted and my fingers are not real round, I don't know. Or if it's just that because I'm being impatient and shouldn't have done these on the video, but it's not taking as long because typically I would do this plus I would have to stick those little stickies on there too. Okay. Nope, it's not sticking. It's got to dry some more. So I don't know how you guys do it. I've heard some people say, just put a drop. Just hold it 10 seconds. 10 seconds isn't holding it for me. I have to hold it about definitely more than 10 seconds. At least this is a real time. You know how long it's really going to take. Let's hold these down. Of course, the gel, you know, you use that light, you just get it on immediately. But then you have the deal with, you know, chemicals on you that might or might not be harmful. You have the deal with the sunlight, the UV lamp on your hand, which can, you know, might or might not cause skin cancer or, you know, melanoma or anything. You have to have a lamp, which I do have some lights. They're probably about all worn out. But, okay. Okay, I'm thinking we're gonna do some glue now. Okay, so we're gonna do one hand with some glue, and then we will do the next hand. And, okay, so, hold on a second. Here's some glue. And we'll just do 3 fingers each, so it won't take that long. Let's see, did I get it out? There it is. Okay, so let's go ahead and paint these a little dry. And I'm probably gonna go get my little silicone stick instead of using my fingernails. So let's do this one. Even like regular nail polish and stuff, I think I do a better job painting on that than I do my real nails. I don't know why, but I do. Okay, now there wasn't a whole lot on that, so let's let that dry. It shouldn't take but just a minute. I'm gonna grab my silicone stick. I'll be right back, alrighty? Alrighty, so let's just let this go. As soon as it turns clear, we know it's okay. And while that's going, I can press down some of my other fingers. I can't press down on those because I got the glue. The only one I can press down is the pinky. This one doesn't matter because it's a different kind anyway. But I think this glue here, it dries just as fast as gel glue. And anyway, I did pull out a little cosmetic sponge. And we might ombre one or both of these others. Or not. We'll try one. And if that doesn't work good, we'll just do one on each hand. Okay, I think this is almost done. Okay, put the glue up. Okay, it looks like the thumb is ready. So we're going to do that one. And then by that one, the others will be ready. Now, I like this one. I don't like the ones where I can't tell what it is. This has got a little bit of color. Let's just go ahead and use this. We got something about a Mars on Moon. I don't know if you can see that. This is just a picture of a paper. And how do we want this? let's just do this. Now we can push it down. Next week, if I'm not gluing, we might, if I'm just gonna wear them on the weekend, we might just use the little stickies and see how that works. That might be quicker. The only thing is, I want to sleep in them and then wear them to church and then take them off Sunday night and paint them. And I have to soak them off. Of course, those little stickies, I think they was kind of pulling that kind of top layer a little bit off your nail too. So I think it works just as good just soaking them off. You know, you use a little bit of acetone. Well, I didn't get all the newspaper on here I wanted, but we got some. That's what that looks like. Let's see how it looks when we pull it off. And I picked these colors because, you know, these are kind of guy colors. It's for Father's Day. In honor of my sweet son-in-law. Of course, my son's got children too. He's a dad too, but maybe next year we'll honor him. Let's see. It's coming on. Some foil works easier than others. Have y'all used any water decals? I've not bought any. Right now I'm just trying to use some of the stuff I've got because I'm having to spend money on other stuff. Okay, there's one now. We got a little bit of the paper in there. So the next one, we want to make sure not to get the curse words in there. We have something that's got a little color. We don't have to have the color. That's okay. I don't want that curse word. There's the word holy in there. I don't know. And then it's got a bad word. So we don't want that one. We just want the holy word. So, good. I don't think I got any of it. So I'm happy about that. I got just a tad of that, but not the whole word. And I don't even know what it was for. And I could be just have my mind in the gutter too. It could not even be what I'm thinking it is. I've still got, and I need to use these because I paid money for like 4th of July. I've got a dip kit for that. You know, we tested, but I've not used it. And I've got a dip kit for French too. But right now I'm kind of gun shy. I don't want anything that's going to be hard to get off. But I already bought them. I thought I could use them like with the flat nails, but you know, we'll have more time to experiment later. Okay, there's one, another one. Now let's do the other one. I don't have to worry about any bad words in that one. So I can just put anything in this one as long as I can get it on the nail. This has got a little bit of color here, and I don't have a clue what that goes with. If it's supposed to be part of the moon landing or what. What's this other one over here? We got some color, we've got some... We're gonna try to use this that's says men walk. I think these are like moon landing newspaper articles. I don't know if they was real articles or not. Okay, so I'm having trouble getting it the way I like. So we're gonna do this here. We did cover the nail, you know, sometimes on this part of the nail. So that's good. Had a little bit of color, but I didn't get much color on the nail. Okay. Let's see if we can get this off. Alrighty. So, what I'm going to do is we're going to paint this other one. We're going to do thumb. No, we're not going to do thumb. We'll do the pointer in the middle and the pinky. So we'll do these different. But first, before I do anything, I'm going to take some scissors and cut this because it's just going to be a mess. I mean, I don't like wasting it, but if those that got little sections you don't want to use, you're better off. So these what these look like right now. You're better off just cutting it off and throw it away instead of messing up the nails. So let's do this one. And this one. And the pinky. Okay. So let's just let this dry and let's make our decision. I think I'm going to leave well enough alone. I don't think I'm going to try to ombre the tip of those. I need to practice more on those later. So what I'll do is after we get these done, I'm going to put on the brown nails, I'm going to put another coat, and then we'll just top coat everything. And we'll say, okay, nails for the week. And these are pretty. You could wear these to work or anything. The reason I quit wearing to work was because of this one finger, but I do type better. So, like, if you have a job where you're not, you know, I'm a programmer, and so sometimes I really need to get with it and type. And I still make plenty of mistakes even without the tips, but it does seem that I'm a little bit faster without the tips. Or you could use short, which I haven't wanted to spend the money on short. You know, I might give it a try, but the short, I might order some. But right now I'm not wanting to spend a lot of money because even with the short, I'm afraid that might irritate this one now. So I'm thinking it's probably going to be at least another month before I can even think about wearing tips to work. So, what else? What's going on? I guess I got plenty to talk about. Yeah, y'all saw my haircut and maybe in a video I did to get ready for me. I'm not excited about it. I'm definitely regretting letting her do that. I'm not saying it's a bad haircut. I'm not saying she did anything wrong. I said she could. I'm just not liking it. It's just not me. So, well, next time I go back, I'm thinking, I'm going to tell her, let's try to let the swing bob grow back out. I guess I'm just used to it. I'd had it a lot of years, and that's what I'm used to. And that's what I like. So, I'm not liking my hair right now. Of course, with my son-in-law sick, so the least of my worries is a haircut that's not great. Which, the haircut's a fine haircut. It's just not good for me. Okay. I think that we can put some on here now. I think it's gone enough. Let's go. Well, this is kind of interesting. Let's do the pinky. I don't know what we're doing. We'll do the pinky first. Just whatever it lands. That's a small nail. Let me get up and see. Yeah, I should be able to see. So that's a small nail. I might have to get the old MacBook out and try to record with it. It's just an old, it's almost 10 years old, and it's slow, and this iPad's so convenient. Although I think that, I don't know which shows better. The iPad's got a better, it's an iPad mini is what it is. It's got a better picture, and it's a lot more convenient. But y'all might be able to see more on the MacBook, the old MacBook. So I don't know. I think people like a good picture though. I don't think they like looking on a picture that's kind of grainy and not very good. Okay, there's one. Now, then the next one is the middle finger. Let's get these moon guys again. Okay. So, okay, moon landing nails. Guys like stuff like that, hopefully. Have to be careful not to hit my little pointer finger because it's got glue on it. I got some Morphles that I've never used. We need to use those. Some of them are like, they definitely look better on longer nails. And this is the first time I've used this foil, because like I said, I'm not a brown type girl. I'm more of a pink type girl. Okay. Okay, there's a little bit of spot in there, but that's okay. We'll just leave it. Let's do this one right now. Some more newspaper stuff. Okay. Let's do that. Let's go back in. And while we're here, let's see if we can pick up some just kind of dark color there. I was trying to fill in that little streak. No, it didn't. That's okay. That's the reason you're supposed to put it under background color. Okay. Let's pull that off, see what it looks like. Try it again. Get this way. Alrighty. Well, there's some naked spots there. That filled in a little bit more. Okay, let's put this up. Now then, next thing we're going to do is we're going to take this, bare it all, and we're going to paint the brown nails again. Get that fingerprints and stuff off. And then we're going to top coat it all. Now I've got some matte top coat, but I'm just not a big matte top coat person. So I think I'm just going to use the glossy out the door that can dry quick for me. Okay. This one here didn't get all beat up because I didn't use glue on that one. I'm thinking next time we might try all the fingers with glue. Of course, the only way I could do that, let's say that if I got up Sunday morning and did them, you know, that way I'm not having to shower in them and stuff. After my shower. So, there we go. Now let's do these two nails. Yeah, I would hate to spend good money on press-ons and try to put them on, and I had these fingerprints and glue and stuff all over them. That'd be very disappointing. So my theory is that everyone else just does a whole lot better job at putting them on than I do. Okay. Now the thumb. Actually, this is a good color here. Nice, especially if you like nude, if you know, want pretty nails but don't want to be all bright and colorful. Just kind of want the natural look. You know, and I would say this would go for anyone. Now, if you're super, super light skin with the blonde hair and blue eyes and no sun at all, it might be a little bit dark on you. But I think anyone that's kind of olive tone, you know, would be just fine. Let's top coat this all. Alrighty. Ooh, look what I done. Well, maybe top coat will do fine. I don't know what I did. I don't have a clue how I did that. I think we're gonna have to add some, I think pulling that lid off did it. So let's fix this if we can. So y'all see the challenges I have all the time doing nails? I see these beautiful nails on Instagram and I'm thinking, how do they do that? Just such perfection. Of course, one, they're acrylic and they're very good at it. That makes a big difference. Yeah, I don't know how I got that big dent in there. Maybe we'll top coat it too. Okay, let's do the other hand. I like lots and lots of top coat. So there's some bare spots a little bit in that foil, but that's okay. It's the reason you use a base color to match, or try to anyway. Alrighty, so we're just gonna lay these here, be careful. And these are the nails. I hope you like them. I'm so glad to have some nails. I just don't like those little flat stubby things, but I have to wear them for work that way. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.